Welcome to Haes Technologies Technical Support videos. In this video, we will be looking at the report and engineering menu options for the Esprit Addressable range of panels. To access the menu options, either the Enable key needs to be in the On position or use the code 1111 entered when prompted. Pressing the Enter button will display the menu on the LCD. The menu options can be navigated using the up, down, left, right and enter cursor buttons as shown here. The report menu. From the main menu, select the report icon using the cursor buttons and then press the enter button. This will take you into the report menu. Highlight the event icon and then press the enter button. This will take you to the report events menu. The first option is alarm. Select the alarm icon using the cursor buttons and then press the enter button. The panel will now display the address, zone, text, and time and date for any active alarms on the system as shown below. Note, panel will always display the latest alarm first. Other alarms or older alarms can be viewed using the up, down cursor buttons. For the faults, disablements, test and other, select either the fault, disablements, test or other icons using the cursor buttons and press the enter button. The panel will now display any active faults, disablements, tests or other events present on the system in the same format as the previously mentioned alarm option. Note, the panel will always display the latest fault, disablement, test or other information first. Older events can be shown using the up, down cursor buttons. Alarm faults, disablements, tests and other information screens. The information screen for any type of event will show a quick count of all events at the very top of the display shown in the white bar. This is displayed as A02. This indicates 2 alarms are present on the system. F00 indicates no faults are present. D00 indicates no disablements are present. T00 indicates no test modes are present or set. 000 indicates no other events are present on the system. Note, other events are non-alarm events or activations. The status. Select the status icon using the cursor buttons and then press the enter button. The panel will now display the report status menu as shown below. The first options in the report status menu are loop. Select the loop icon using the cursor buttons and then press the enter button. The panel will now display the loop status info as shown below. Use the left-right cursor buttons to select the loop that you require to view. The display will now show which branch, i.e. loop in, loop out terminals are active, and the voltages and current consumptions of the selected loop. The loop card software version will also be displayed. Device. Select the device option using the cursor buttons and then press the enter button. The panel will now display the device status info as shown below. Use the left-right cursor button to select the loop you wish to view, and then use the up-down cursor button to select the required device. The display will now show the device type, zone, and text for the selected device, and whether it is disabled or in test mode. Other devices can be selected using the up and down arrows. PSU card. Select the PSU card icon using the cursor buttons and then press the enter button. The panel will now display the PSU card status info as shown below. The display will now show if the PSU card has a mains fault, a voltage fault, a battery fault, an impedance fault, any disablements or fault. This is shown on the left hand side of the screen. The information on the right hand side is for manufacturer's diagnostics only. Battery. Select the battery icon using the cursor buttons and then press the enter button. The panel will now display the battery status info as shown below. The panel will now show the temperature of the batteries in degrees C, battery voltage, charge current. All other information shown is for diagnostics only. Note the example shown is for test purposes only. Versions. This is referring to firmware versions for each of the cards in the panel. Select the versions icon using the cursor buttons and then press the enter button. The panel will now display the versions info as shown below. Note the display will now show the firmware versions for the display card, the PSU card and each loop card separately. History. Select the history icon using the cursor buttons and then press the enter button. The panel will now display the event history info as shown below. Note the display will always show the latest event at the top of the screen. Use the up-down cursor button to select the event you're interested in and then press the enter button. The panel will now display the time and the date info for the event as shown below. Pressing the enter button again will take you back to the event history list. The counter. Select the counter icon using the cursor buttons and then press the enter button. The panel will now display the alarm count info as shown below. The display will always show the total amount of alarms that the system has occurred and the details of the latest event. Hold down the enter button for 3 seconds to reset the counter and then press the button below done when you wish to exit. Network. Select the network icon using the cursor buttons and then press the enter button. The panel will now display the network status info as shown below. Note, the display will highlight the presence of any slave panels or repeaters connected to the system. In this example though, there are no slaves or repeaters fitted. Moving on to the engineering menu. From the main menu, select the ENG or engineering icon using the cursor buttons and then press the enter button. This will take you into the tech menu. Highlight the outputs icon and then press the enter button again. Note the outputs menu allows you to turn on and off the output bits of any selected device. Use the left-right cursor buttons to select the required loop and then use the up-down cursor buttons to select the device to control, and then press the enter button to force on the output bit of the selected device. This will turn on the red LEDs on devices such as smokes, heats and cool points. Note this is useful when you're trying to locate an unknown device. If there's a device that you're unsure of the position of, you can use this option to turn on the red light and have a quick scan around to see if you can find it. Press the enter button again to turn the output off. For sounders and output modules, pressing the enter button will either sound the alarm or activate the relay on the chosen device. The first press of the enter button will turn on output 1. The second press of the enter button will turn on output 2, causing a different tone from any sounders. Press the enter button again to turn off the output. When finished, press the button below back to return back to the engineering menu. Thank you for watching. For more videos, please visit our website at www.haes-tech.com.